Taurus, you guys have the card of wisdom, and I'll tell you what it says. It says external assistance should be sought, which can take the form of personal consultancy or research. You do not have all the facts or the facilities just yet, but are still in a good position. Bay indicates success through diligent application and also heralds new romantic relationships. Be wary of speaking your mind without care of others around you, as you are not going to be the most knowledgeable or experienced, which means basically this is the time to be a student and not the teacher this week. So seeking out help and support from others is going to be a really good thing for you guys. But anyway, hello Taurus, welcome and welcome back to my channel and to your reading. I'm going to do a little bit something different this week, I guess, which is whenever you guys are watching this is what Spirit's message is for you, okay, my angels? So hopefully it resonates with you, and if it does, let me know. But let's just dive straight in, my gorgeous angels. So we'll put wisdom there. This is, of course, Leo's energy coming through as well, and fire energy over here too. So that could be significant. It could be about projects, creativities, ambitions, action, anything to do with that. But anyway, let's dive in. What do you need to hear right now? Observer, which is interesting because again, it's not a card of action. It's a card of observing the room. So again, it kind of has a similar vibe to what we were saying. Okay, so this card also comes through when we're looking at our future plans and thinking about where we want to settle down and what does that look like. I always say that he's looking at this moon thinking, how am I going to get there? Do I want to be there? And eventually he does. So spoiler alert, you will have success, but this is a really important time to observe situations, to really trust your gut instincts and, you know, your observations. I'm going to dive a bit deeper. I'm going to first of all pull you out one of these. Of course, observing is also like finding information. So I really kind of get that sense for you. We got a book here as well. So again, information is important. The leg over here says, at this time, you will be stepping into a new experience. And that might be something that you guys are thinking about. This could be, again, I'm feeling heavily new projects, new ideas. And you have a sincere wish will be granted. But finger says, warning, you have a problem even now or in the future. So that could very well just be about the whole wisdom thing where it's like you don't have all the information just yet. So it's a really important time to be open to advice and other people helping you. All right, my angels. So that kind of makes a bit of sense. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. Let's see what's going on currently. What Spirit has to say about what's going on. Okay, we got 2. You're getting extra cards. Ooh. Okay, so the world is reversed, which is a lack of a new cycle opening up for you, right? May feel like there's some delays going on for you, or again, maybe something's not, I feel like what I'm seeing is like people pushing. I'm hearing heave, so it's almost like, what do they say when they say heave? Some people trying to lift something and it's not working, right? Is that what heave means? Anyway, you guys let me know what you're seeing with that imagery if you are clicking with me. The 9 of Wands is also this energy of there being a blockage. So I'm going to dive in. I'm going to go straight to that. What is this blockage? 9 of Wands. It's about having your guard up. Maybe a little bit of ego might be blocking your way here. Why is the 9 of Wands here as the current environment? This could be people around you as well, you know, blocking your way. Let's figure it out. Why is the 9 of Wands here? One more. 7 of Swords. I don't like that. And what is this? Justice. So I am sensing a blockage with the 9 of Wands, and this could be, you know, a bit of injustice going on, or a bit of unfairness, or people trying to, you know, escape their justice as well. That's an interesting one. That is very interesting. So I wonder if, because this is not your energy yet, I don't know. You tell me. What is the energy of Taurus right now? King of Wands. I'm going to clarify that too so I can understand. King of Wands, Taurus's energy, 2 of Pentacles, and the Magician, which is you trying to create. You're trying to balance multiple things maybe at this time. You need to pay attention to your emotions, though, of course. You're in a leadership position, right? Coming up with ideas, delegating them. And the Magician feels good. I don't quite like what's going on around you. Because again, 7 of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. It could, of course, be related to contracts. People trying to get one up on you in some way. Libran energy also. And the World here. So something is blocking a new beginning for you. Could be your own self-sabotage. But I don't feel like that with your energy here. Why is the World card reverse? Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant being here. Now, the Hierophant is your energy. But because the Page of Pentacles came out as well, it does look like there's something to do with studying something or enrolling into a new position is what I'm sensing with that. But the World Reverse is saying that there's a delay or a blockage here. The Page of Pentacles is also a student, which is what Spirit was saying this week, to be a student. I say this week, I'm so used to weeklies, but whenever you're watching this, at this time, Spirit wants you to be a bit more of a learner, to observe. What exactly is a blockage? I want to dive a bit deeper into that. What's blocking Taurus? The Wheel of Fortune. Now that can be the fact that something's not the right time just yet. It may not be the right timing. Because Wheel of Fortune is very much about destiny and fate and, you know, about the hidden realms, I guess, in a way. It feels a little bit like that. And so what is the Seven of Swords and the Justice card doing here? What was that? Ace of Swords. So a truth is coming out. And the Ten of Swords being here. And the Five of Pentacles. So this can be a financial loss, or again, people are showing their true colors, which is creating endings in your life. So the Six of Wands is a nice reminder that you will have success over the situation, which we've seen, that your wish will be granted. But there is a little bit of a blockage going on. So truth will be revealed. So who is the Seven of Swords? Three of Pentacles could be a colleague. I'm picking up on that heavily. Or a sibling for some. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's coming through. This could be an argument around inheritance or money, or again, work and contracts, right? Anything to do with that legal stuff. Three of Pentacles with who the Seven of Swords is. Could also be, again, because the Three of Pentacles can also be about planning, all right, and plans. And maybe even documents. Does look like here they've got some paperwork here that they're showing the other person. So I just pay attention to who you're getting advice from, number one. Who you're signing contracts with and what those contracts say. And just being aware of sneaky people. If they try and get in the way, you know, of certain opportunities for you. So let's carry on and see what else Spirit has to say about it. I do feel like with Wisdom being here, it's almost like, I wonder if, again, there's information that you do not know about. So that's why Spirit's saying don't speak before you have your information checked. I'm going to figure it out. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. Now, you will be stepping into a new experience and you do have a wish being granted. So you have a very happy outcome here, but it does feel a little bit like you are kind of getting a bit of a reality check here with the Wisdom card saying, hey, you need more information about something. What is the challenge? Eight of Pentacles could be to do with work or finances. And the advice, the Chariot. So the advice here is to still chase your dreams, to still go after your dreams and goals, to not be afraid to let your guard down a little bit and to pursue your calling, right? Your purpose in life. So let's figure it out. Why is the Eight of Pentacles challenge? Two of Wands, that's the Observer card for me. So your challenge is really about looking into the horizons, about maybe where you want to grow, where you want to expand, about your plans. The Two of Wands says the world is your oyster. So I wonder what your challenge is. What exactly is the challenge this week? The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. So you're the King of Wands. I would say you're also the King of Pentacles, but in this case, you're the King of Wands. So this looks like a conversation to me. Maybe another Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Maybe someone who's dealing with financial side of things, right? An accountant, I don't know. I guess the challenge is really probably getting things in order, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune does seem a little bit like your challenge is about being prepared for anything. because the Two of Wands looking into the horizon, the Eight of Pentacles, which is about practice makes perfect, right? The work that you put into something will come back out, so use this time wisely. And the Wheel of Fortune is about expansion as well, which is great, but your challenge seems to be maybe negotiating for some. We'll figure it out. What is this conversation with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands? The Four of Cups, that's a rejection. So someone's being a bit stubborn here and is refusing. So maybe you're refusing advice from someone, right? Because it does look a little bit like they're giving it to you. So I would just really stay here. Spirit really wants you to say, I feel like community and research and advice is really going to help you to grow and expand and to, you know, work on things that might need more work. But you might be rejecting that. But that doesn't have to be for everyone. But there is a rejection here. What is... And the Sun, Two of Cups. So what this is saying, if there is any conflict of opinions this week, Spirit wants you to work it out, because you can find a middle ground, I guess. It's almost like the Five of Wands with this stir up of ideas and conflict of interest. There actually can be something important here. So even though it looks like a little bit of, not a dispute, it's an offer that's being rejected, I feel like this is going to stir up an idea that actually is going to turn that wild card into a successful outcome. And the Two of Wands, when we kind of meet eye to eye, the Two of Cups is again about a mutual exchange. And it can be a conversation. It can be someone who's going to come in and help you. Of course, it's a soulmate card, so it could be a love interest, but most importantly, it's about a really important conversation. And meeting someone at a similar level, right? Conversation is needed. Expressing feelings and emotions about something and being a bit more open is going to be important, because this is a closed off energy. And there can be a new beginning here and a solution to a conflict or a disagreement. So what seems to be worked on is really about how you see your future and how you view the path of how you're going to expand. I think Spirit's saying you don't know everything about this, so it's really important to ask people, right? The right kinds of people. So I wonder what that Seven of Swords was about then. A blockage. Could be your own self-sabotage, feeling like you're going to do it on your own, or that you know all the information, right? Seven of Swords is someone who is kind of like taking the swords, has a strategy, but leaves some things behind so it can get caught, basically. So it could just mean, not that you're not trying to get caught, not that you're doing dodgy dealings, but it does feel a little bit like you might not have all the information that's important. So you don't want to skip corners and stuff like that. But anyway, let's figure it out. Why is the Chariot the advice that you have for Taurus? That's about you following your dreams and goals. And Ace of Pentacles is really about maybe financial goals, a new stream of income, a new work opportunity, a new home for some of you, right? Some of you could be traveling to a new home, but it's your advice is to go after a dream here in regards to a new, stable, maybe financial new beginning. The Chariot is saying go for it. Be open to it, right? But can I see a little bit more about what the blockage is at this time for Taurus? Because that Seven of Swords, the Justice, seemed a little bit strange, and I just want to double check that information. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So this is about your independence and how you've built yourself up. The Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles seems to be a little bit of advice of balance, right? We've got the scales here again, like similar to the Justice card, and it's almost like you need to give a little to take a little kind of vibe. Not to say that you're not giving anything, but it is about paying attention to what you're giving your time and energy to and making sure that actually is good for you. Because this is a really good card about savings as well, by the way. I wonder if this is you helping other people out or dividing your time and energy a bit better. Or asking people for help so that you can grow and blossom on your own. It's also a part of that I see too. So I feel like if there's advice, take the advice. Let me just go back to that book again. I'm also going to pull you out an affirmation. Let's see something that you need to hear right now, Taurus. Oh my God. Okay, well, this one is the one I'm feeling the most cool too. But this says, asking for help is a gift I give myself and others. You also have, I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices. And your main one here is, I choose to feel calm and relaxed right now. This is an excellent exercise of letting go. Put one hand on your heart and feel your heart beating. Take 3 deep breaths and slowly come back to your normal breathing. So let me know if you guys try that out. My angels, this one feels extremely more fitting with your situation. Admitting that you need help shows strength of character. It takes a great man or woman to let go of his ego and accept guidance. The ego will always fight for its survival, which is what we see with this energy as well. It's always up to you if you let it win. And then that kind of makes sense with this. I'm in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices. So they all kind of link together, my sweet angels. But that's what I got for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, then let me know in the comment section. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you've not already. I also have some personal readings that should be out when you're watching this. If not, there is a wait list as always. But go and check that out. I do have a nice little offer on there for you guys. But yeah, I wish you guys all the best. I send you my love, and I'll see you guys next time, okay?